I have a giant, disformed, grotesque penis now because of the medicines I take. If you were to go to like a prison sketch artist and say, we got a penis that's been a lot of the prisoners, can you draw us what that penis would look like? They would draw you an exact replica of my penis. I mean, they would get the color wrong.
Indianapolis, Sean Dick and Cheese.
Welcome back, Stamp Tramps, to Attempted Delivery. I almost said the name again.
I feel like I missed something there. Where's the names? I was ready to do this, and I was ready to do this.
Yeah, that's the old version.
Oh, wow, you went deep when you listened to some episodes.
I listened to the episode. I'm a fan.
He's talking about the current one that actually has Brooks announcing our names and stuff.
Yeah.
The current one.
Yeah.
That is not the one we heard.
The current theme song for our show that you put out every week.
I forgot about that. Yeah. I totally forgot. That's hilarious.
I loved last time we had Craig like, is that a door? Yeah, it's a door, man.
Joining us today is the illustrious Tony Knuckles.
It is me. and thank you. I go by so many names.
Yeah, I wasn't sure
really?
which.
Yeah. Tony Knuckles is the name I've been performing under for over 30 years.
Okay.
T-Bone is a radio personality that is part of Tony Knuckles' personality.
Okay.
My God-given Christian name, I try to keep off the internet as much as possible, so that way when people are searching for me, they can't find me.
It's probably
That's a good move.
Probably a good move. Yeah.
In my business, it's a real good move. I am also an employee of the federal government.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and I work with a whole bunch of nobodies.
Ice.
That all used to be somebody. I see what you did there. Tony, TK, T-Bone, I don't care what you call me, just don't call me late for dinner.
Fair enough. Well, my first question is, where did you come from? Because we kind of like thrust ourselves upon like the scene like 3.5 years ago or so, and I don't remember seeing you. And then now, to be fair, I haven't been going to the Zone regularly for the mic as often as I would like, or as often as Sean. So like when you you kind of introed or hosted the Harrisburg's Hilarious.
Yeah, I got a couple minutes,
and I was like, but then you seem to know everybody. And I was like, I thought we knew everybody, so should by proxy know you also. So where did you come from?
I thought the opening line for this show would be, "This is going to be an awkward first date."
Yes.
Because
That's everyone. That's all of them.
I know so much about you too, from not just being a listener, but being a fan of the show. Mm-hmm. You guys do great work. I enjoy listening to you, and I absorb all of the stuff that you're talking about. So I know you two and your families and your car history and I know you guys, but I know that I'm just the strange old fat guy in the corner that a lot of people do know, and I'll explain where I came from. I came from Spain.
Okay. Really?
Spain is where I had lived the last 10 years. Before that, I spent 2 years in Korea. Before that, I was down in Florida. Before that, I was in Iraq. Before that, I was back. I have been all over the world a couple of times over. But the long periods of time.
Are you like CIA or something? What do you do for the federal government?
I am an analyst. Okay. And I love telling people I'm an analyst because they have no freaking clue what that means.
Right. So do you know, like, how many languages do you know?
I speak a couple of different languages.
Okay.
I get along.
Wow.
I get along well. I could say thank you in 33 languages.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Basically,
I
could get
another word 33 languages.
Basically, I could get a beer and a blowjob in any country in the world and know what to say when she's done. Or he, depends on what the country is. Lady boy. No. I was deep in the comedy business. I was a feature-length comedian, and I toured all over the country and the world. But I did it on a part-time basis because of my government affiliation. I had to have a separate personality.
Sure.
And
there's that whole thing with getting Bin Laden. And
Yeah.
then, you know.
I did that for years. Then when I left the country, I fell out of favor, if you will. There was a little bit of a comedy scene in Seoul, Korea. And I played there a little bit, but
I was gonna say, I actually think I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I heard that there's a big comedy scene.
I guess there would need to be.
well, things have changed in Seoul since I left there. We had a giant American base dead center in the middle of the city, and they moved it out. So that whole dynamic has changed quite a bit. But so 10 years in Spain, I finally end up coming here to central Pennsylvania, which for all of its quirks, I love this place. I really do. I'm a native New Yorker. I've lived all over the world. I've lived in different countries and different states. But this place is so quirky in all of its things. I just love Pennsylvania.
How dare you call this quirky when you're wearing that shirt? That's insane.
I will wear anything to distract from my face so that no one has to look at this. Like, what kind of shirt
Whose face is that?
It's my lover.
Oh, okay. That was Bobby Tamburo.
It could be. This was a joke that we did. All of us randomly started taking pictures of our coworker, and then one day we just all showed up wearing shirts like
That's
this.
incredible.
You spend that much money on a gag, you need to get as much out of the shirt as you can get.
Well, it's funny because it looks, if you're looking at it, you're like, is that him younger?
Wouldn't that
He
be
looks
funny?
younger now,
Look,
kind
I
of.
grew all my hair back.
Yeah.
I did the same thing to Brooks.
That's
Andrew
true.
Brooks,
Yeah.
early on.
I wonder if I can find it.
I don't even remember how long we weren't.
I mean, it
in
was
comedy super long. It was
Maybe
pretty
like
early.
a year or something.
It was one of the first shows at POV that I went to, and Brooks was on it. So I had he has this very funny profile picture, so I made it into a T-shirt and wore it to the show.
That's hilarious.
And then gave it to him afterwards. But
Yeah, some of the shirts have been given to Sam, but I'm keeping mine because, I mean, no one else is fitting the shirt but me. It looks like a tent on anybody else.
did he like it? Was he into it?
He got a great kick out of it. I got pictures of him literally on the floor laughing, which, I mean, if you can get someone on the floor laughing,
It's top.
you nailed it.
Yeah,
You nailed it.
That's close to the top. But besides killing them, that's the only thing above that. Just killing somebody by laughter.
I left the country. I got out of the comedy scene. I came back to the States, and there was a Harrisburg Comedy Zone, which I know the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. I never performed there before, but I know a lot of my friends did back when it was Desperados. I mean, we're talking years, years
I knew it was,
ago.
what's it called before that? Oh my God.
It was a steakhouse.
Well, yeah.
With a Western theme.
Okay.
Oh my
And now-
God. Yeah, like what was it called? It had a name.
I thought it was Desperados.
Yeah, maybe it was. I thought that was maybe before this. What the hell? Oh my God, I'm totally drawing a blank. There was.
I have no idea, 'cause I
It had
didn't
something to do
grow up
with
here, so-
like the westerns.
Yeah. Like there was a horse's rail
What was
out
that?
front.
Oh, Doc Holliday's.
That's
what I heard.
sounds more correct.
Okay. Oh, so it might.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because that's what I knew. Because there's a picture of Doc Holliday in the front lobby. I knew it was gonna get there. I'm like, why am I drawing a blank on Doc Holliday?
Listening to old episodes in preparation for this, I hear you fight for the word medallion. New York City cab drivers earn a medallion.
Did I ever get
You
it?
could not find
Yeah.
the word medallion to save your life. And I'm just screaming out the window, it's medallion.
Did I ever get there? Or no.
No, you didn't.
That's so funny. Yeah, I remember that because it still haunts me.
The question I have, I notice you guys censor the first few minutes of the episode.
The first around 5 minutes.
You take out the bad words. Why do you do that?
Apparently, in the beginning of YouTube videos, they don't want you to like cuss, and I think it's only 3 minutes, but I'd do 5 just to be
safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like just any cussing
Supposedly affects how
monetization that we don't get anyway.
right, but or the algorithm. Like, does it not push you if you cuss?
I think
more?
so.
It's something like that.
I basically everything I do on YouTube is based off of what all of the comedy podcasts do. So I'm just ripping them off, and like anything I hear them say they do, I'm like, all right, so take out that word. Every time if I listen to one, I'm like, all right, well he keeps saying the C word, so I'm gonna. That's incredible.
There's the
Yeah,
clip.
40 and
You got the clip already. We're only 8 minutes 44 seconds in.
So 8 minutes, 44 minutes in. All right, it's your turn. I have a feeling you're not going to do this.
No.
But yeah, I cut that out.
And you also cut out a lot of other things, of which I get a good kick out of, like Craig Paul's episode, the most recent guest that you had.
Yes.
There was a wonderful segment there towards the end where there was a lot of things being said that didn't make it to air.
That was a shit talking episode. I haven't
And it was
actually gone back
basically
and
mostly
listened to-
Craig, actually, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
I was very nice to everybody. I don't know.
I am on his bad list.
Oh, really?
And the fact that I didn't come up surprised me.
Wow.
I got
what got- all right, well-
nothing against the guy.
That's what got caught. No, you didn't say anything about you. It must not be that bad.
You would be surprised. Like
That's very funny that we had no idea of that, and that you're going to be the very next guest after. That's hilarious.
again, I think the guy's hilarious. I think he's very funny, and I like the guy. But for whatever reason, I rub people the wrong way sometimes. I get it. I don't mean to do it intentionally. He don't like me. He won't look at me. I still try to be cordial with him.
Wow.
He spoke the most to me in like a year at your show at the hot mic.
Really?
Yeah. And that was just letting me in for free, which I appreciated because he didn't have change or something. But he doesn't speak to me, and that's okay. You know, again, I'm not trying to force myself on anybody.
Yeah.
I'm not a mental rapist. Cut that out.
10, 20. I will take that one. Can stay.
You don't have to take that out.
It's mental assault or
Yes, mental
You
assault.
grapist. I think that works.
You guys are mail carriers, is what your self-described mail carriers.
Yes.
Why not postman? Why do you?
Postman does kind of sound cooler.
Well, I mean, plus I'm an older gentleman. The postman always rings twice
right,
is
right.
iconic in
Yeah, yeah.
our memory of things. It's like
Well,
Deep
I
Throat
guess-
and the postman. Okay?
I guess because maybe it's gendered language that died off. I don't know.
Is
We
that
say
the,
mailman all the time.
Yeah,
is that
true,
the thing
true.
now? Everybody's a mail carrier, or is it
No,
because
we say all
you're
kinds
rural
of shit.
guys?
I actually had I had magnets in the back of my car. I had a right-hand drive Subaru, and I had magnets on the back that said U.S. female. And I bought the car from a U.S. female. She was like, "Are you gonna take those
Female
off?"
with the I.
Yeah. I figured, and then she's like, "Are you gonna take those off?" I'm like, "No, it's hilarious. What are you talking about? It's the best."
As he waves his hair out the window.
Just these big pink magnets on the back of the car. But no, yeah, no.
I wonder how many guys get excited looking at you from behind.
I
and
thought
then
about trying
guilty,
to.
and then you turn and they see the beard and they're like, "Oh,
Damn it!
I gotta start wearing tight pants.
You're just a thirst trap. That's all you are.
I gotta change my walk. That's funny. I have thought about making a bit out of that. But
So you guys get into comedy around 2021, right? If I got the math
yeah,
right.
yes.
yeah. As well, we hit our first mic in May of 22.
Okay.
But yeah, we were gearing up before then. We had started recording like in January, I think, leading
Yeah.
up to that.
I come here in April of 21. And
wow.
it's still
Okay.
kind of post-COVID.
okay.
It's
Oh, that's
kind of
kinda funny.
weird, you know. And I don't really have time to go out and check out the Comedy Zone, but my health is failing. I'm slowly dying. And, things that bring me joy is comedy and being around comedians. And I figured, let me go check out the scene. And what I found when I got to the Harrisburg Comedy Zone is it's an incredible scene of talented people who are not like some of the people I've known in the past. A lot of haters, a lot of just I've seen some really toxic comedy scenes.
Yeah.
But they come and go. Jacksonville was a great scene for me, and a lot of people did great there. But there were some times where we had a bunch of bads,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
we had
yeah.
a lot of goods.
Toxic how? Like, were people being like really competitive or petty and like
All of it, and I was one of them.
Somebody sitting at home like, "That's that motherfucker."
I would shit on you as quickly as I could to advance myself. I
Yeah.
would do all kinds of dirty deeds.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And I'm not proud of that. But that it was a different game back then. You know, again, I've been doing this a really long time,
You said 30 years or
over 30 years. There was no internet. There was no
Yeah.
way where we could just do this.
You're waiting to get picked.
Yeah, I'm doing 2 hours a week. I'm doing my hour-long show and 2 30-minute shows. I'm doing 2 hours a week, just myself in my house, in my studio. I get 3 people to laugh. I'm happy.
Yeah.
If I get a chance to get on stage in front of a room full of people and I can make them laugh, that makes me happy. But I don't fight for those chances anymore because I'm I'm not out of the game. I'm just not active in the game. You know, I'm not trying to beat you out for a position or take away money from you. Like as a house MC in Jacksonville, I was the guy I was the fill-in. You got sick. You broke down. Your mail truck shows up without gas. I was the guy who lived nearby. You call me. I show up. I'll take care of the show. And I never wanted their money.
Yeah.
So guys love that.
Oh,
they could call out sick. Tony will cover down, and they'll still get paid.
Yeah.
But it was.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, slash that dude's tires. Let's get Tony in here. we had a light night at the bar last night. Let's make sure that guy doesn't show up.
So what is the your history with like radio and broadcast? Because it was really funny listening to your show. And I just heard you happen to mention us, and you were kind of like, oh, yeah, I don't know about going on there. It's gonna be like an awkward first date. And I was like, we're just a couple idiot mailmen trying to like be funny. You are like a legit broadcaster, and it was evident like right away listening to your show. Like, so what is your history with radio?
So I first got into radio as a young slave child. What else do you call an intern, right? Hey, do all of this work for free,
right,
bitch. I got into radio early on as a teenager, volunteering to help around the station to do things. I eventually was groomed to be an on-air talent. I got to work at some good radio stations, but I mean, at one point in my life, there was 60,000 people listening to my voice at any given time.
Wow. Awesome.
In my little 4-hour show, I had about 60,000 people listening to me, but I was making minimum wage.
Yeah.
I was dating a woman who was always sick. Yeah, and no health care sucks. So I knew the military had a good health care program. And it was a good way of getting out of New York City.
Yeah.
So
it's so funny to say that, getting out of New York City, that place that like so many people want to go. It's funny.
I had so many. I should not be here. I'm the first one to admit it. I was the last white in an all black neighborhood.
Yeah.
The
best white, the only cool white.
I have experienced racism on a scale very few people can understand. But when you are the only white in an all black neighborhood, you're going to experience a lot of racism, especially if your partner has a permatan. They're not a fan of that because you're taking one of theirs from them, so they think. And there were many times when I should not have survived Brooklyn, but getting out was the best thing that ever happened to me. And
is that where you started in radios in New York? Or
no. I started in Savannah, Georgia.
Oh, all right.
We were a gypsy family. So every 2 years we're somewhere else. Sometimes my family was running from the law. These are secrets that have come out over the years.
Yeah.
I always knew there was something. There was something. Like when my mother's mugshot showed up in the newspaper, I was like, I'm famous. Mom, look at my mom. But I am the oldest of 4 boys. They don't remember the things I remember.
Yeah, for sure.
I celebrated this Mother's Day by uncovering a deep, dark secret in the family. Wow. Of 4 boys, the 4th one is a retard. We've always made fun of him, and we've always said he was adopted.
Yeah.
But deep down in places that you don't talk about at parties, I knew something was suspicious with my lineage. I don't look like any of them.
Oh, yeah.
They are all spitting images of our father. And I don't look like any of them.
Alrighty.
So that, and when I was a young child, I stumbled across a marriage certificate that didn't quite match up.
Yeah.
I sounded like Patrick McAndrew there for a second. who's another guy who should ever take a DNA test. So funny. Just quickly,
Sure.
He was so good on your show that I started tuning into This Is Terrible. And it is terrible. It truly is. But he's a very funny cat.
Yeah.
Haven't seen him in a long time. So I stumbled across a marriage certificate that doesn't line up. I don't look like them. And on Mother's Day this year, my mother finally she gave up the ghost. She confessed. And she got no clue who my dad is. Wow. She's got no idea who the man was. Because, I mean, it was the 60s.
Okay,
she was young and attractive and having a blast.
Yeah.
And I can't knock her for it because here I am, you know. But where were we going with that?
I think that's where we're going.
Was she at Woodstock? Could be like... Joe Cocker, maybe. I was trying to figure like who you might look like.
Thanks, Joe.
I don't even know who that is.
I could see a little Robin Williams though too.
Oh yeah, cocaine.
Yeah, actually.
Cocaine 70s Robin.
Yeah.
Not hanging himself from the doorknob.
No.
Well, hopefully not.
What a bad way, man. I mean, just take some pills. Go in the garage. Turn the car on.
Right.
I have a Cadillac XT6, a beautiful car. If you ever hear about me dying in the garage, I promise you it was an accident. The exhaust on that thing, it's a dual roar exhaust, but man, it'll fill up a garage with a quickness. I could be on the phone with
I was listening to a podcast, and it was really captivating, and I just died.
I
You get
did that-
secondhand suicide just from the being in the garage.
I think I did that with the Mike O'Donnell episode you guys did. There was something that was going on. By the way, one of the funniest lines I've ever heard on any show was when he referred to that bottle over there as a bottle of plaque psoriasis. That line has stuck. That is so perfectly funny. But no, I pull into the casino there in Grantville, and you guys are talking. Hey, there it is.
There it is.
You guys are talking, and I'm sitting in the parking lot like, let's see where this goes, forgetting that it'll be there when I come back. And I try to explain to people, listen to podcasts. It's better than radio. Radio, you got to deal with all the other stuff. Now you can just listen to a podcast, pause it whenever you want, rewind it if you want to. You can. I think they're a better form of listening, and I've been.
And we're not even big enough to have ads, so that's one less thing to
make. You make ads.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
You
yeah.
make a couple of ads, whether they're joke ads or whether they're real. I do one for the Comedy Zone. I do one for iHeartRadio. I just throw those in because it gives me a second to take a break, have a drink,
nice.
Yeah, we wanted to start making ads, but it just we haven't gotten around the time to like make anything creative and funny. The only thing we have is an ad for ourselves. In some episodes, it goes in the middle if there's like a big gap. But that's right, Zach Jack. I don't know if you know Zach Jack, right?
Yeah.
He does his show. He does like joke ads, and they are fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, they're hilarious.
They are unbelievable. They were like, oh man, yeah, that's what I would want to do if I was talented. That's his ads are fantastic.
And now I want to listen to Zach.
Yeah.
That's a good podcast. He I don't know if you heard us describing it on here, but he really deep dives into strange, like true crime, but like not something that you've really heard of. He'll unearth.
He does
some,
like niche lore.
aliens, cryptids.
He's such
and
a
that kind of stuff.
strange cat, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He really is. From his look to his act.
He's rocking a hard mullet now. I know he had one before, but it's hard now.
To the conversations he has out in the smoke pit. Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't know what version of D&D these guys are playing, but the characters they were describing was very traumatic for the casual listener. And I'm just like, these guys are having a blast in something that I just don't understand. I get it. I understand D&D. Ooh, look at me. But their characters are like, Pickle is like getting by a tree.
2213.
Great.
So funny. Yeah, that's one thing.
What do you got to roll on a 20-sided die to stop a?
and Zach Jack is just eating it up. It's like, no.
Oh, you got too much charisma.
If all of this tree stuff was happening, you'd be walking backwards, and it wouldn't be punishment because you would enjoy it. The conversation. I'm just.
Yeah.
It is so fun to just sit there sometimes and just listen. Just walk out there and just take it in and hear who's going where with what tonight.
Yeah.
And again, the scene is a really good scene. There's a lot of talent here, a lot of funny people, and a lot of unusual and different perspectives. I got to go to the Hal Kramer's screening for the movie that he did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dylan Gaffney was there, not
cool.
there, but he's in the movie. Pickle was in the movie, and Hal made the movie. It was a film challenge where they had like 72 hours, make a movie.
I saw that. That seems
wow.
wild. Yeah.
That's
So
insane.
I
yeah.
go there, and I'm not an artsy person. Okay, comics are art, got it, but like we are normal for the most part. And you go hang out with Hal's people, and that is, the first person I see is 6'5", and I didn't know they made dresses that long. He was
like a basketball player.
a big dude, man. It's just like, okay, this sets the tone, and then. And all of the people around the scene are all kind of, they're different. They're not wrong. They're different. And the bathroom at this place is my first time doing this, everybody bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't do everybody bathrooms. I go in the little man symbol or the handicap symbol. That's my favorite little apartment, New York apartment. But I go in there and there's a lady in there and she's not standing at the urinal, as hilarious as that would have been. But it's just a very awkward moment. Like this is a space where we probably shouldn't be sharing.
Yeah.
Right.
You want? All right. I mean, I'm okay with it, but I can't believe you
Do
are.
you feel safe? Like,
You go in with your fucking phone on the selfie. I'm just making sure. This is called a dash cam. Make sure nobody accuses me of anything. I'm wearing this shirt with Sam on it. I don't fucking... What? So the movie was good.
Hal's was not bad. All right.
Yeah.
Each one of the movies is 8 minutes long.
Oh, 8 minutes. Okay.
Yeah. And there were 13 of them that were in the competition.
That's like an open mic.
But there were like 25 of them that didn't get it in time, so you still had to watch it. Man, me and Damien are sitting up front, and I'm Black Damien.
right.
Not you.
I'm doing my best, but my patience is coming to an end. I was like, okay, when the Hal's movie plays, I'm going to make a break for the bathroom and then ninja smoke.
Yeah.
I am a master of the Irish goodbye, which I didn't know was called an Irish goodbye until my partner called me out on it because I had done it to her a couple of times.
Actually, the last weekend had a opportunity to party with a bunch of like a whole Irish family, and we were talking about that because they do the Irish goodbye where you just like bounce.
Yeah.
I grew up with the Greek goodbye, which is like it takes an hour.
Yeah, the family tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't stand it.
It's like, all right, yeah, we're good to see you. Well, yeah, remember this other, and then it's just like, it takes 10 minutes per person to say goodbye.
I have my own gravitational pull because of my size. People gravitate towards me. No, but if I go to any party like that or a get together, it just happens. I don't mean for it to happen, but all of a sudden I become the center of attention, and I want to be the center of attention. I just want to go drink a beer, be nice, and then disappear. So when the opportunity presents itself, I'll grab my wife. We're out. We're gone. And goodbye.
Hell yeah.
Ninja smoke. I wish I could buy ninja smoke. Wouldn't that be the coolest way
Hell
of just,
yes.
like end your open mic. It just and that's it. What's the thing you say when you I don't know.
That's my time or something like that, or
or you welcome the MC back, or it's something you do specifically.
Welcome me. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Give it up for your host, Damien, right?
Yeah.
Ninja smoke.
Yeah, it is a good way to do it. Hey, that's all my time, guys. Give it up for Tommy.
or if somebody's running, like you just throw that down so no one can see him anymore. Like, I don't want to bring the mood down.
Oh, okay.
Oh, jeez.
But you mentioned Robin Williams, and one of your recent episodes, you had an interesting take on suicide.
Yes.
And I'll let you describe that because there was something I was going to bring up, but it's not somebody I know very well, only met once, and I don't want to seem like I'm like glomming on to, you know what I mean? Like it. But
is this someone in our community?
Yes.
And someone recent?
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't know if this was the friend that you were referring to or not.
No.
Okay.
I was actually in Spain when I tried to save my friend's life. He was going through a really nasty divorce, and it was just beating him up, and I couldn't save him. Mm-hmm. And I don't mention his name here specifically, and I will never mention his name. I used to be a person that did suicide prevention training.
Okay.
I stood up in front of people and told them what a bad idea suicide is. I shouldn't have to do that, but there I was doing it. And
I don't mean to interrupt, but remind me to ask you about a joke I have about that very thing. I don't mean to be insensitive. But
stealing Sean's pen to write it.
Oh, it's okay.
Cool.
A reminder for you because your notepad's too far away.
Yep.
Oh, I took your stool.
Suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. No matter what it is, you'll get over it. It'll be okay. Trust me. Mm-hmm. I've been there. And it gets better. Everything gets better with time. Don't frickin' kill yourself. And if you do kill yourself, you are dead to me. Not just metaphysically. I will never mention your name. I will never bring up the great things about you. You are dead to me because you did that when you didn't need to do that. I have been dead, and I have been reanimated. I am a zombie. I don't eat brains, but I was dead, and then they brought me back a couple hours later after they did all the funky work in here. Life is precious, and you should enjoy it as long as you can enjoy it, and that means to the rails, all the way to the end of the train line. You take this ride for all it's worth. There's going to be ups, there's going to be downs, but don't freaking kill yourself. I do add a little caveat to that if you're terminally ill,
and you're in pain,
and you're
every
in
second.
constant pain, maybe that is the solution for you. But have fun with it. Do it with alcohol, or do it with the Cadillac in the garage, or but don't make a mess. Dennis Leary, famous, wasn't it Dennis Leary, the guy who's got to clean that mess up?
Yeah.
No, that's ICP, Insane Clown Posse.
That's like the same thing.
Who's going to care anyway? The guy who's got to clean that up. So that is my take on suicide. Don't do it. But if you do it, even if you mean the world to me, you're dead to me. I will never mention you. I will never do anything to glorify suicide. Right. And that's one of the things we started doing in the military that I really disagreed with. Someone would kill themselves, and we'd have this big thing. We'd have a big memorial service and giant pictures of them. And people would come up and say what a great person they were. No, they weren't. They killed themselves. Right. Don't glorify that, because somebody's sad sitting in the audience.
Something to look forward to.
There you go.
Yeah.
Look what they'll do for me if I kill. I don't know why I'm brushing like I'm you all of a sudden. So glorifying suicide, I believe, encourages suicide. So I don't do it. And if it means anything to anybody, Joey, I love you. You kill yourself, I'm never talking about you again. Yeah. Okay, I guess I won't kill myself. Mission accomplished. Now, Damien, please. Tell us your joke about suicide.
No. I meant after the pod. I wanted to talk about a joke because it's one I did years ago. But I don't want to do it here. I just wanted to ask you about it. The reason I brought this up is that there was a recent suicide that I saw a lot of people posting about. I only met the guy once.
Do I know them?
I don't know if you've met him or not.
Okay.
And now I don't necessarily know that I want to say a name because I don't want to seem like I'm glomming on or anything. It was just, but it also feels weird not bringing it up or acknowledging it because we generally try to acknowledge anything going on in the scene. Yeah. And it affected a lot of people. So I didn't know how to navigate that.
Yeah.
I guess. I met him up the Lehigh Valley competition.
Okay.
And that's the only time I've ever seen him or met him. And, he was very friendly and encouraging and supportive and everything, but I didn't know whether to bring it up at all, and I didn't know if it was disrespectful to not mention it.
Yeah, I kind of know what you mean. It almost feels like if you don't know him well, it's like, should I even say about this? Like, yeah,
right. Like, I don't know. I just felt like I should bring it up, but I mean, I like that perspective because it takes into account for the next person who might be thinking about it. That it could encourage them in some way.
And it's not that I won't avail myself. If you are having a tough time, you can not like me at all, but I'm a listener.
Yeah.
And I'll listen to you. And hell, I got a little
Craig.
I got a little life experience. I may be able to help you a little bit. You're starving. I'll feed you. You need an ear. I'll listen to you. I will avail myself to you, and I hope the rest of us do that too. But if you're silently dealing with something and you're just letting it eat away at you, and you start to think that this is the only way out, that the world will be better off without you, number one, you're wrong. If you're bringing laughter into the world is not going to be better off without you if you silence your own voice.
Yeah.
So. Don't kill yourself. That's pretty much my hot take, as you like to
say. I'll lighten the mood a little bit since I brought it down. Speaking of hot takes, you typically on your episodes have like a section devoted to food where you discuss food.
Oh yeah.
So
I was going to bring this up as well.
Really?
Go ahead. Tell me your horrible fucking hot takes.
Well, I kind of wanted to do like
real quick. Before you won't forget.
Okay.
Before I forget, cream cheese omelet. Cream cheese omelet. You baked it. This is how I make omelets. I actually don't know how everybody makes omelets. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or whatever, but I make an omelet, 3 eggs in a pan. put the lid on, wait for it to solidify, shake it a little bit to make it even out.
Right.
Once it's solid, flip it. Then I put cheese on, and then I wait for that to melt. I put the lid back on, melt it, and then fold it over. I literally just slice cream cheese and put it in the middle of an omelet.
I like everything you said there.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know if you were one of those people who batter up the egg.
Yeah, my girl likes to mix the omelet or the egg with all of the ingredients. I don't really like that because I feel like the egg doesn't get cooked as even or something. But apparently that makes it fluffier. I don't really know.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, I
cook
know.
my eggs in the pan.
Yeah.
I can make all of my breakfast with like 3 things. My wife habitually, I believe, I don't have this on camera yet. I'm going to get it on camera. I believe my wife randomly walks through the kitchen, grabs shit out of the cabinet, and throws it in the sink. Yeah. I don't know how one woman, from the moment she wakes up until the moment I come to see her, can go through 8 spoons. How do you go through 8 spoons in 10 minutes? So I really believe randomly she's just throwing things in the sink to fuck with me.
Yeah.
Because wow, I really I got off the rails there, didn't I? I hadn't cursed the entire time.
We don't have to cut that.
Your
on
friggin'
our
cream
show.
cheese omelet there has got me. No, but I'm a big fan of doing it just like that. 3 eggs, swirl it around,
Yes.
get it nice and even, flip it nice and even,
Yeah.
and then put ingredients in.
Yeah,
But-
and I actually like brownish eggs. Like I like to cook them.
cooked.
My girl Lori she does not like. She like doesn't. I have to like alter the way I do it a little bit if I make them for her. I just have to do it early because she doesn't like cook like when they start to get brown. I like them crispy-ish.
my wife calls them burnt.
Yeah.
See, you burnt your eggs again. Hey, man, they're cooked. They're not burnt. They're cooked.
Get the salmonella out. Leave me alone. But
Yeah, I was just gonna bring up maybe just do like a quick like lightning round of like all the divisive like bullshit online, like all the food takes. For example,
I thought you were gonna do yours.
Well, no, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. But say okay, pineapple on pizza, yay or nay?
Yay.
Yay.
Yeah.
When you cook pasta, do you put oil in the water?
Sometimes.
Okay.
If it's spaghetti, if it's capicelli, if it's a thin noodle, yeah, I'll add a couple of drops of olive oil just to make sure that they don't bunch up.
Okay.
But I also pan cook noodles.
Okay.
It's a very Italian way of just.
Oh shit.
Alrighty. Now I'm blanking on what some of the other ones are. What is your take on Swiss cheese?
Love it.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah. There's something wrong with you, man. He also hates rye bread. He just hates Reuben's.
What? You go to New York City, you're in a deli, you get a giant pastrami sandwich, you're like, hold the Swiss.
Yeah, I'm not big on, not big on pastrami either, and that shit's definitely not going to be on rye bread. I just can't. I can't. I don't know if that makes me an anti-Semite or what, like, but I just can't.
Wait, let's go with that. Actually, I like that. I like that.
No,
too.
everyone's got the opportunity to taste whatever they want to taste, and
Sure,
there are so few things I don't like.
Sure.
And I'm not pent up. I'm not stuck up on, the sauce has got to be made. It takes 8 hours to make. No,
Yeah.
Rouse makes an amazing sauce.
yeah.
Pour that in there. Save yourself 6 hours.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I feel like everyone sees things like that on like Top Chef or something, like, oh, they used like a box thing, and then all of a sudden now you're a tool if you do that. It's like you're also not competing with the world's greatest chefs either.
Also, some people say that like using fresh pasta is a crutch because it's like better already.
Yeah.
So if you're using fresh pasta, it's like you really don't know how good the flavor is because you use this beautiful fresh pasta.
That's probably the closest the wife came to getting divorced. One day I came home and there was no pasta in the house. I was like, this doesn't happen here. There's always pasta in the house.
I like
It's all the sink.
I like Dave Chang's approach to like cooking at home. He's like, if I'm in a restaurant, I'm trying to hit the bullseye. Cooking at home, I'm just trying to hit the target. You know what I mean? You're not trying to like wow, like you're not trying to wow critics. You're not trying to like.
I don't know who Chang is. I'm a Uncle Roger fan.
Okay, yeah, Uncle Roger's awesome. Dave Chang, he's kind of a celebrity chef, but he doesn't like cook anymore. He owns restaurants and that kind of thing. But he has a great food podcast.
It's funny. He doesn't cook anymore. He just eats out. He like doesn't. It's just a funny. I gave that stuff
in his
up.
restaurants, he's not cooking.
I know.
But he
It's
cooks
just
at
a funny
home
thought of him just like smoking a cigarette or eating McDonald's.
Right.
But I gave it up.
Does a food centric podcast. I consider it a comedy podcast because it's very funny. But forgot where I was going with that. But what are some of the other food takes that
I'm trying to think of your horrible food tastes.
Yeah, you have a lot of them, I take it.
He has a handful.
No,
the
just-
Swiss cheese is the big one.
Chick Brew, my partner, she doesn't like chicken, strangely enough.
interesting.
I mean, she's a chef, and
But
she
it's-
can
I was going to
use
say,
it.
I was listening, and she is a chef.
Oh yeah, no kidding. A real.
It sounded because you always. What do you always say?
she's a foodie. I'm a fatty.
That's funny.
But I'm a good cook. I'm a really good cook, and I like cooking. But she knows things I don't.
She's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I wouldn't consider myself a chef by any means. I feel like I could throw together a decent meal, but like,
Yeah, my family's not going to starve.
Right.
I'm not going to starve. You know.
How do you like your steak?
Medium.
How do you like your burger?
Medium.
Okay, cool.
An American medium.
Okay.
No pink.
No.
Or is
A little
Pink. Okay, I thought so.
But Spanish medium is raw.
Okay.
Oof.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Italian medium is raw. They don't understand how to
Jesus.
cook some meats.
So
That's why
their medium is like steak medium.
Yeah.
Because it's really dumb that medium for burgers is literally different than medium from steak.
Well, they're still in the metric system, so you got to give them that.
They're still on the metric. We should definitely be on. Dude, I'm so bad at math. I wish we were on the metric system. Just move that decimal point. Drives me crazy. I was so excited when they lied to me in school.
Well, the fun part is no longer using the imperial system because everything you read online these days is coming with a different measurement. Like that thing weighed 40 sheep.
Stone is an actual measurement.
It's
isn't
an
it, like,
actual measurement,
Yeah.
and it'll make a fat guy feel good at himself. I'm only 3.5 stone, you know.
Oh, look at you. You're wasting away a quarter of a stone.
Yeah, I see a lot of hate with steak and burgers as far as like people saying like well is overdone and then rare is raw and bloody, even though it's not actually blood. But with me, see, I go steak medium rare.
Same.
Burger has to be pretty well done. Like I'm
Oh,
really
yeah?
on board with the smash burger.
I'm not bad with that.
Well,
really on board
now
with
the
the
smash
smash
burger,
burger.
that's unfair because the smash burgers are so good because they just like lose no moisture.
Well, the trick with it is the caramelization. This is one chefy thing that I learned from Dave Chang is the Maillard effect. That's the the caramelization, that like that crispy, crunchy outer bit. So that's why smash burgers, rather than one thick,
just do two.
rather than one thick 1-inch burger, I'd rather have two smash burgers because more of that surface area is getting that Maillard reaction. You have that caramelization, the crunchy grilled goodness on the outside. I can't stand biting into a mushy burger. Like if it's too rare, the texture like doesn't hold up to everything. It kind of gets lost and it's just like mushy. So I like my meat a little firm, I guess is what I'm saying.
Don't we all?
But a steak medium rare still has that chew. It's thick enough and that.
Yeah.
So
It's funny that you don't, because it sounds like you would hate. I agree though. I like the smash burgers. I will say this, you'll appreciate this. Ever since New York, I've it's not even like a question of how much I prefer a chopped cheese over a Philly cheesesteak.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not even like a question. Like I like Philly cheesesteaks, but like the chopped cheese is definitely better. Like everything is just mixed together. It's all like equal bites. I've made like 9 chopped cheese sandwiches. I'm not joking. I don't even think I'm exaggerating. It's the way and it's easier to make. You just, as long as you have a griddle or something, you just mix it all up. It's like way more simple. It's less. You don't have to worry about shaving the prime rib nice and.
What are your thoughts on a standard grilled cheese sandwich?
I never eat them, but I do like them.
I love it.
Butter or mayonnaise?
Oh man,
I haven't experimented enough with mayo,
mayo's pretty damn.
but
good.
I have done it once.
I always forget about it.
Mind blowing.
I have done both.
It is,
and it was not bad.
butter's good. That's what we grew up with. It's what we know.
Sure.
But now to do it with mayonnaise,
Man, I forgot about that.
Blows your mind.
Thank you for that.
yeah, and throw a piece of pastrami in there, it's even better.
Yeah.
Here's
my girl makes we make now because I took it mozzarella grilled cheese dipped in marinara sauce. It's like a pizza. It's like a little pizza. You cut it in 4
She's a
pieces.
keeper.
Yeah,
Man, she's
she
a
is.
keeper.
She is.
Now,
I can't wait for you to get married. Please get married so you can stop referring to your girlfriend's children as her children, and you can start being Granddad Sean.
It's weird because we could have went to the same school, so that's not exactly. I don't think it's ever gonna. That's not gonna happen.
In our roast battle, I had some jokes about that, but I didn't go there. There's another take. Mayo brand.
I don't care.
We've been making Laura. I do anything. Laura, we make our own mayo.
Of course you do.
It's actually really
I've
easy
heard
to
you
make.
give the recipe.
Right.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, Chick Brew does the same thing. She prefers to make her own. I don't care.
Right. Yeah.
Duke's is good, but so is Hellman's.
Yeah.
So is Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip takes a lot of crap, but it makes a mighty tasty sandwich.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't. With mayo, I'm not like a hardcore.
I don't think I have a brand for.
I have a favorite, but I'm not like this is the only mayo that you're allowed to use. Like people have.
Yeah.
Really. Duke's Hellman's is good, but my favorite is Kewpie.
Kewpie.
Nice.
Kewpie mayo.
Okay.
It's a Japanese mayo. I forget what the difference is. One uses all the whole egg, and then one uses just the yolk. And I don't remember if Kewpie is just the yolk or the whole egg, and vice versa. But that's the difference, and it also has MSG in it.
Of course.
Which,
yes,
according to Uncle Roger, is
crack.
Yeah. Dave Chan calls Parmesan cheese white people MSG.
That's good.
Do you have any unpopular takes, such as my hate for Swiss cheese? Do you have something that you either love or hate that everyone else just can't stand or loves? Or
I can't think of any food thing I hate.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I can't think of any food thing I love more than I love another thing.
Okay, fair enough.
At that moment in time,
equal opportunity
it is the
eater.
best thing, you know?
Sure.
My wife is an amazing cook, and like Bubba Burgers. Bubba Burgers are really good.
Yeah.
She does something with them. It probably requires 6 or 7 spoons. But she does something with them that makes them taste absolutely amazing, better than any burger you can buy out in town. Mm-hmm. So, okay, my wife's Bubba Burger. If I was going to say there's a favorite thing.
Sure.
But, ever since my heart started to try and kill me, I've been not doing all of those things. And now, salad. Yay! Love the salad.
I didn't know if you had any hot takes or anything, but you said you cook as well. Do you have a favorite thing to cook?
Yes, baby back ribs.
Alrighty.
It's not too unhealthy. Heart should be able to handle that, right? I'm not a nutritionist, but that's not too...
He said cook, not eat. I learned how to make baby back ribs in the Instapot.
Really?
And they are mind-blowing.
Alrighty.
Like the hardest challenge is getting them onto the plate because the bones have no chance of sticking around unless you very delicately pick them up and gently lay them on a plate. The Instapot makes baby back ribs phenomenal. And before all of this started, give me a rack. Give me a rack and a half. I would tear them apart. They were so good.
And I wanted to ask Sean. You put out like a weekly question, right? Is it weekly?
Yes.
And this one was if you had to.
You're in a food challenge.
Yeah, I'll let you do it.
Yeah. You're in a food challenge. You have to participate in the food challenge. What's the food you're eating?
Oh, like you have to
quantity?
eat.
You're a sushi guy.
Like quantity.
Yeah, he's the sushi guy, kind of more. Well, yeah.
But you haven't been to Sushi Heaven. We got to go to Sushi Heaven.
I've heard it's great.
It's fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll love it.
Oh, I have been. It's in Harrisburg, right?
Yeah.
I have.
Or
there's one out there?
Mechanicsburg.
Okay.
I
didn't know there was one up there. If you go out 30 towards the outlets, there's another one there.
Oh, okay.
But I've never been. So.
So it's a food challenge. And one of the conversations in this week's episode, not released yet, but we talk about Joey Chestnut. Joey Chestnut, fantastic guy. He did USO tours. He would come around and visit the military bases, and just a fantastic guy.
That's so random.
A great guy to hang out with, and then a really interesting take on a lot of stuff.
I'm gonna eat 1,000 MREs.
Which is fucked up because he's probably in countries where people are like starving, and he's fucking shoving like 80 hot dogs in his face.
Yeah, he did do a tour in Iraq too. That was hilarious. All the naan you can eat.
That's so funny. I just realized why it's funny. That's amazing. They're beef. Oh wait. Wrong way.
Once upon a time, they don't eat the pork. Right. My guys, my team, we would get breakfast rations that come in, and there's a lot of pork products involved.
Sure.
But at the end of that, we would give it to our partners who were there with us. All right. And we would let them know.
Yeah.
We would let them know not to eat this because it's pork. It's pork. Man, there's one time this guy is just loading up breakfast sausages, just loading them up. And I'm like, hey, no. That's a pretty good impression.
Yes,
and he goes, no, American breakfast burger. Oh, I didn't know it was the definition. I didn't know if it's pork and you just call it something different, you can eat it now.
Oh, nice.
I think that's a lie. I think it's a loophole.
Seems like
there's always loopholes.
There is always a loophole.
especially with religion.
Definitely with religion. The Wayback People. I love the Wayback People. It's just because it's so different and unique and strange. But they find every loophole. When they go to rummage sales on Saturday mornings, they come in packs. They're driven there. They've got a trailer. But I like the Wayback People. You can't take pictures of Wayback People. Why? They take pictures. They got cell phones. Why? How does that? I saw one recently. You got to explain this to me. I can't. I needed an explanation. I should have sat down and talked to him. But he's genuine Wayback People. He's got the beard with no mustache. He's got the brim hat. He's got the suspenders and the pants probably don't have buttons on them. And he is in the casino, relaxed in a position and just pushing a button.
But I believe they can't use electricity in their home. So they can use it, like they will use power tools.
But they can use electricity, but it has to be like diesel operated. Like if they have a generator,
they'll have like a phone somewhere near. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's weird. It's like, dude, just go back. Just take the electric.
We did the Amish experience. Right? I got the family there. We're doing the Amish experience. We're going around and we're visiting Lancaster in all of its glory. And I am just having a blast. I do what we would do in a relatively uncomfortable situation. I'm making jokes at everything. And when I find out about Rumspringa, now I'm convinced. I want to be a Wayback person. And I just keep telling the tour guide, how do I join? How do I join? How do I get in the club? I want to do this. This is for me. I like this.
Right.
It's all day tour. We're finally in the one school classroom and she's talking and she says, and this classroom is used for all ages, from the little kids to the big kids. And in the evenings, the men have their important meetings here where they discuss important topics. And I said, yeah, like, what are we going to do with the new guy, Tony? I've never had a bigger laugh. I had that entire tour pissing themselves.
I love it more because I'm picturing you wearing this shirt.
I had been setting it up all day with joining the cult. And then I finished it with that. And I was winning. 100%.
Callback is a callback.
That's awesome.
It took me 3 times before I realized Wayback People was Amish.
What would you call? I thought that was the most polite way because I don't know if they're Mennonite or
That's
they're
fair.
Amish.
Wayback People.
But I do know they live in a different time. But I mean, they still have sex in their carriages. They still get DUIs, which I think is
that is bullshit.
Yeah,
It's absolutely
Give
bullshit.
it to the horse.
The
Okay,
horse isn't gonna drive drunk because you drove it drunk.
Right.
That's
Imagine
stupid.
the horse swerving because you're like, it's not going to happen.
You sure this is the way you want to go? No, I just think it's fun and unique. And again, I would say uniquely Pennsylvania, but I know they exist in other places.
Not a lot of places actually, though.
But
I think it's like here, Ohio, and some places like out a little bit further west.
New York's got some.
Oh, do
I
they?
think Wisconsin's
Okay.
got some.
Yeah.
But there is no the AI buds now that you can translate. I get my feet done by little Vietnamese women. They talk shit about me, and I know because I can hear them through my AI translated buds. Pennsylvania Dutch doesn't show up in the list. I would love to know what those broads are saying about me.
That's so funny.
Because every once in a while, old girl's packing. Yeah. I distinctly remember selling one of my wife's dresses to this woman. My wife's a small woman. And this woman, underneath her schmuck and her apron and all of her garb, It looked like she was sporting a little bit of a body. And I caught her when she didn't know I was looking, and she had tightened up the apron and she was banging, man.
Yeah.
This is like a Pilates instructor underneath that thing. And she put my wife's dress up against her, and I was like, oh, yeah. Oh, somebody, old Jebediah is getting lucky tonight, baby. Yeah. Do you think that's role play for them when they dress up as a modern?
That's awesome. Were they just actually disrobed?
Oh, tonight's
Tell me-
taking a bath. Whoa.
Give me your credit card. They might
Let's
still
use the sheet
those.
with the extra big hole tonight.
It's not, is that Amish?
I don't know.
In Pennsylvania, and like the first time I'm in Pennsylvania, Funny Bone over there in Pittsburgh, I see all these signs, and the signs haven't changed in 25 years. Be aware of aggressive drivers, DUI area ahead. But I've also noticed, like, here we are in central Pennsylvania, and things seem to be pretty calm. Like, drive cautious. Be careful. But the closer you go to Philly, the signs get a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
slow the fuck down, right? But they're always talking about the drunk drivers. There's so many signs for drunk drivers and aggressive drivers. But I would really think it'd be beneficial for all of us if somebody would stop giving the guy who paints the roads something to drink.
Yeah.
Or the guy in charge of the clock of the guy who paints the roads. Because there's not a single road in this state that doesn't have a white line that 40 people drove over before the paint dried.
Dude, don't get me started on the fact that all road work should just be done third shift. It drives me crazy. I can't. Well, at work,
Especially as a carrier.
I get stuck at I work on salary, or we work on salary. So like, you're taking money out of my pocket by building this fucking road that's gonna fall apart in 2 years.
You, maybe a year ago, year and a half ago, you hit a deer on the way home from a show.
We both did. Yeah,
I thought it was
same-
both.
I
of us.
couldn't get home. He made it home. Mine.
We think it's the same deer.
It might have been the same. dude.
I may have maimed it and he finished it off.
This morning, on my way to work, six. I live 6 miles from my job. That is a 1 deer per mile ratio. So I get up on the highway, and
It's getting to the season.
he's a big boy, and he's dead in the middle, and it's fresh. It's
Yeah.
fresh. There's still plenty of
I
flowing
just
blood.
saw. Speaking of today, I just saw 2 legs. Just the legs, dude. I don't know how. It was kind of fucked up. It was actually pretty fucked up. But I just saw just 2 legs. I'm like, I saw a big blood spot, and then somebody must have taken the body. Now that I'm in hindsight,
yeah,
it's
around
coming
here,
together.
yeah,
but I'm
sure.
like, I just saw. It looked like
You're
they looked
playing
like
human Frogger. Like, do I want the legs? Do I want the legs that bad?
Yeah, it was just 2 legs.
So I'm driving in. There's a fresh kill, and it's fresh. Maybe a half a mile further along the road on the right-hand side, another big boy.
Damn.
He's destroyed. I get up onto the next one. There's a double homicide. 2 of them side by side dead.
Murder, suicide.
I murder suicide's a good option. I just. And then around that corner, there's another one. I'm like, are deers committing suicide?
I told you guys.
On the way
you're all
here-
dead to me. You're just yelling at a deer in the middle of the road.
Do they write Dear John letters? Sorry.
No, it's good. It's
I
good.
couldn't. It was an itch. I was like, this is the dumbest joke I'm probably ever going to say.
Wait,
and
is that what that's called? A Dear John letter?
I think so, right? When you
I thought it was just
do
a
off
Taylor
yourself.
Swift song.
Nice. Had to
Or
get
is it-
Taylor Swift in. You got
I
to
had
get
to,
Taylor
every
Swift.
Or is
episode.
a Dear John letter breakup letter? I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
probably
yeah.
a dumb.
It's probably a
No,
breakup
That was
letter.
probably a horrible joke on a
So-
false premise. So I apologize.
It was a funny joke on a false
We
premise.
can cut that out.
Dear John letters were, popular back when people wrote letters.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine if you've ever watched any of the A&E or the History channels, the way the people were so elocucious. And they would write these lengthy, dear Eleanor, and they would go off on these things. Could you imagine a Dear John letter written in that language? that would be fun. But times have advanced, and a Dear John letter's like, hey, Johnny, I'm screwing your best friend. Don't ever want to see you again. Good riddance. But they advanced beyond that. You may have seen it in the movie Jarhead. I think they did it in the movie Jarhead, but this became a real thing. Usually right around the 90s, it started happening, where the lovely girls that we leave at home to go fight in the war would send us a video. And the video of them just getting railed by somebody else as a not so subtle way. Why I'm a little Gilbert Godfrey in a not so
subtle way.
In a not so subtle way of letting them know they were no longer together. And then they would, rob them blind. They would steal their house. They would steal everything they had. Just when you're leading young men into combat, you have to bring them to the side and say, all right, so tell me about your relationship. Oh, I've known her since she was in high school. Dump that bitch. Dump her right now. What do you mean dump her? She's not going to stay faithful to you. She's going to rob you of everything you have. Kick her out of your house. Dump her. Put all your stuff in storage. Let's go to war. You have to give them that kind of speech because they need to hear it.
Right.
And mom and dad aren't going to tell it to them. The coach isn't going to tell it to him. No one's going to be honest with that young man or woman and say, get your life together. We're getting ready to go into a dangerous situation. And if we come back, you don't want it to be worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then some of them will try to, I've heard, I have no experience with it, but will try to get married before they're deployed. To
Absolutely,
to
man.
lock it down before they
You
go.
got to lock it down. Bad idea.
What is up with
Such a bad idea.
What is up with that? Since you brought it up, what is up with, why is it like so common for like women to cheat on their husbands while they're deployed? Is there a reason for that?
Well, I mean,
Besides loneliness?
it goes both ways.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure it does. For sure it goes both ways.
No, I mean, humans are humans.
Yeah,
You want to do things that make you feel good. And one of the things I think that always has made us feel good throughout the years is a good romp.
Yeah.
I cannot talk about my history. And here's why I don't talk about my history. I have a wonderful, I know you look at me and you go, this guy doesn't got no history. Trust. I was not a guy you wanted around in my younger svelte days. When I was svelte and you didn't want me around, I was dangerous.
That's how you got the name T-Bone. Right?
and I did a lot of things, but when I went into
Or Tony Knuckles for that matter.
when I went into my
He's a lesbian?
Yes. When I went into my current relationship, I went in with a clean slate, and she came in with a clean slate. I don't need to know about anything you ever did. You don't need to know about anything I ever did. Let's do this together. And that's what we did, and that's worked out real well for us.
No.
So I can't tell you that once upon a time I was just a really, really bad guy, and I did a lot of really bad things with willing participants.
Sure.
Okay? And many of them may or may not have been spouses of active duty people that were deployed and other things. We have a term for that in the military. It's called Jody. Now, I didn't know who Jody was. I do know who Jody is. Jody's the guy that sleeps with your girlfriend when you're deployed. I go to a CB battalion in Port Hueneme, California, and one of the very first things they tell me is like, you need to learn Jodies. And I was like, I don't need to learn Jodies. I don't want nothing to do with Jodies. What are you talking about? Jodies was their terminology for cadence calling. When you get out and you're running and you're singing cadence, they call them Jodies. But I only associated that with the guy that was sleeping with your old lady while you were gone.
Like, no, I'm good, man. I don't want that smoke. I don't want to be a homewrecker. What are you talking about?
We've come so far in the military that once upon a time we had Jodies or cadences that we would sing that were very motivating, very entertaining, very funny. And you just need it. When you're running fast and distance, you got to get your mind off of it. And a good Jody, a good cadence call can do that for you. But so many people have gotten in trouble over the years because of cadence calls. One of my favorite cadences of all time was burn the village and kill the people.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll get you
burn the
fired
village and kill the people. Yeah, it is motivating. Do
That's a
it
fart.
in the city square, right? Do it on a Sunday morning when they're kneeling down in prayer. Oh, it gets better. Napalm sticks to kids. Napalm sticks to kids like glue, right?
That's a far cry from I don't know what I've been told. Like,
what version do you want?
Yeah.
Eskimo? Is it red-headed woman? My dad was a Marine, and he loved his cadence calls, and they were a different time for a different generation. And he was also a great joke teller. My dad loved to make people laugh. As time caught up to him, unfortunately, he was the dirty joke. He was the dirty joke encyclopedia. He knew every dirty joke ever told. And if you know anything about a good dirty joke, they all start like this.
all right.
For the listeners, I looked over my left shoulder and my right shoulder. That's how all good dirty jokes start.
I've heard that as how does every racist joke start?
Also applies. And my father had no problem telling racist jokes either. So he would tell the jokes. He was a great joke teller. He made people laugh. It was a great thing. And then age caught up to him, and every punchline was the exact same from that point forward. It was always, fuck. How does that go? You nailed it again. You got it.
Dad, write these down. Like, nobody cares if you look at your notes. It's fine.
The Jodies made me think of a few movies like Stripes and Full Metal Jacket.
Both
What is
excellent
your
movies.
Do you have a favorite army movie, military movie? Do you have a favorite?
I will say Forrest Gump
All right. Oh, yeah.
because I was in it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I think I heard you mention this. Yes. On your
oftentimes I want to bring pictures and like show like, see, this is me. I did these things.
Oh, you were Tom Hanks.
No, we filmed Forrest Gump.
No, he was Bubba. He did blackface.
We filmed Forrest Gump 1994, 1995 in and around Charleston, South Carolina. All of the Vietnam scenes take place in Charleston.
All right.
The water scene where it's really coming down takes place inside a sound studio in Charleston. The chain gang scene that I'm also on, but the Vietnam scenes, I don't really get to play a lot in them. I'm in and about Vietnam, which is South Carolina, but I don't get to shoot. That was a very limited cast there.
Yeah.
But I think they did a really good job in that movie. And my only favoritism is because it's all right. That was just to say I was in a movie. I was in a couple of movies. That was a good one. Patton.
All right.
I'm not. The first time I see Patton, I'm 34 years old. I'm living in Sicily. I am within 100 miles of Gela. Gela is where Patton lands. Sweeps through Sicily the hard way. He goes all the way to famous city in Sicily. Give me one. Come on.
Oh shit.
Come on. Palermo. Thank you, guys. You're so helpful.
Never gonna
I was just almost there.
So Sicily has two sides. Got your Palermo over here, your Messina over here, your left and your right limiting stakes. Messina gets you to the mainland, which is where he needs to go. But to prove a freaking point to Montgomery, he goes left. He goes to Palermo, takes down Palermo, and then comes back and goes through to Messina. Living there and being in those places and not seeing this movie that came out when I was born until 34 years later. And now if I'm scrolling through the channels and it's on, I can't not watch it.
Alrighty.
It's such a well done movie. Nice. But I'm curious. You're both non-military guys.
Sure.
What are your military movies? Stripes is a good one, by the way.
Yeah. I'd probably have to say Stripes and Full Metal Jacket. Stripes for the humor, and then, well, actually, I don't know if that actually counts as a military movie. Dead Presidents.
Okay.
That is a good movie, but it's like partially. I would consider that.
It's like saying Point Break was a military movie because Bodie served, man. Bodie was drafted, man.
Well, kind of like Forrest Gump. That was part of his story, but not like the entirety. Dead Presidents is like that as well. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
No.
It's I guess you could technically call it like a black struggle movie in the lines of like Boys in the Hood or Menace to Society. Dead Presidents guy Chris Tucker's in it.
Okay.
And then so not him, but the main character, it opens with they're about to get sent over to Vietnam, and the night before he sleeps with his girlfriend and then goes off, and then he comes back and she has a little kid. It's his kid, but there's
that baby is from the Caucasus.
Yeah.
That baby has a 750 credit score.
No, actually, it was a young Tony Knuckles. We found your dad. But no, he comes back and Chris Tucker's a bad heroin addict because a lot of people came back with really bad heroin problem, and it's just all of the aftermath of them coming back.
Hey man, I love dope. That's my Chris Tucker impression. Sorry.
There's this guy who's like taking care of her, and this guy doesn't like that. He feels like, you know what I mean? So like, it's just a struggle with that. And then a lot of these vets that came back, there's like no opportunity, so they organize a heist of a money truck. So it's kind of like heist movie, military movie, black struggle movie, but that's one of my favorites as well.
You had me at Black Struggle.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. Charles Baynard will give you movie references. Oh, you need to see this. This movie's great. What is this movie? Clarence. Hell is Clarence, dude. And I get, okay. Sure. Charles thinks it's funny. I think Charles is funny. Let me watch Clarence. Right. No. They just recasted all of the people in the Bible as black people and called it Clarence.
Yeah, I literally can't even think of what my favorite would be. It's been so long since I've seen
Tropic
many
Thunder.
of these. Tropic Thunder is off the. That's probably it's one of my favorite movies of all time. I would probably say either Black Hawk Down or possibly the Benghazi one. What movie was that?
16 Hours.
Is that what it was? I don't even remember what it was called. Yeah, it's really good. Black Hawk Down is fantastic, though.
So Rob O'Neill, a famous Navy SEAL who took out the #1 terrorist in the world, says that Black Hawk Down was the most realistic depiction of what they went through in Somalia.
Really?
Yeah, and Somalia was an interesting place because we had a footprint there. All right, everybody remembers the SEALs coming up on the beach. Because the camera crews were there with the lighting to capture them. Yeah. A horrible day to start. But once we get a footprint there, we've got a base, we got CBs there, we're doing things. The biggest problem that we had were no kidding lions. Two lion brothers would sneak into the camp and steal one of our Somali guards in the middle of the night.
Jesus.
Yeah. If you ever hear a lion roar, that's not a sound you go towards.
Yeah,
I don't care. I don't care if you do have a gun.
Right.
Those things can take a couple.
Yeah.
They're like the biggies.
It's probably Black Hawk Down was always one of my favorites. God, it's been so long since I've seen it.
I can't believe that we have not mentioned like the godfather of military movies, which is Pauly Shore's In the Army Now. I can't believe we just completely overlooked that.
Well,
I've never even heard of that.
Water is important.
Well, my first thought was Band of Brothers, but obviously that's not one. It's 8 movies, kind of.
I mean, Band of Brothers, Saving Private Ryan, both done. Easy Company.
Yeah.
That's there's a lot of
Platoon
wasn't bad either.
Yeah.
I don't even remember Platoon.
I do like Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal
There's
Jacket
some
is really
really
good.
good performances in that.
For sure.
Yeah, I almost picture that as like a drama, almost, just because it was so there wasn't like that much. It was. I feel like all I remember is that. I don't remember the military aspect, really. You know what I mean? Like that combat and stuff like that. I don't remember any of that. I just remember like.
The strange part about that is not only was Kubrick a nutcase, they filmed all of that in England.
Huh.
Yeah, they imported all of the palm trees to make a little place, an industrial park in England look like Vietnam. It was he was a kooky dude, man. He would make the actors do like Shelley Duvall in The Shining when he did that. He made her do one scene like 70 times to where she's physically breaking down and crying. And if you remember what she looked like in that movie, she didn't have a lot to spare. I think she did olive oiled necks. I think she was ready for it. But can you imagine Robert Zemeckis? I got to work with him. Robert Zemeckis is the reason I have the dog that I have right now.
Really?
In the movie Forrest Gump, he's got a Rhodesian Ridgeback. And he's just walking around. I've never seen one of these dogs before. This thing is massive. It's got a giant head on it, and it's got muscles, and it's got a mohawk.
Nice.
So I chat him up. I'm like, what is this dog? I've never seen this dog before. And he tells me it's a Rhodesian Ridgeback, and I'm like, one day I'm going to get one of those. How much do they run? He said, this one ran about $5,000.
Oh, my God.
Like, maybe a little later in life.
Yeah. One day when I cash in my 401k.
When we were in Spain, I retire from active duty, wife retires from active duty, and she's bored. I say, let's have children. She says, let's get a dog.
Oh my God, that's a beautiful dog.
I am insisting
I heard you talking about this dog on your show, and I didn't get a chance to look it up. Oh my God, it looks a lot kind of like my dog, except a real man's dog version of my dog.
They're known as the Navy SEAls of dogs. They are they were bred to hunt lions.
Alrighty.
And they're pretty awesome.
Oh my god, he looks awesome.
So
He
we're
looks
in-
like Scooby Doo, but like fucking went to prison.
So we're in Spain. She wants a dog. I want babies. And she just keeps wearing me down. Just every week. Let's get a dog.
This feels backwards.
Let's get a dog. Let's get a dog. No, I'm not getting a dog. And then finally, somebody's offering a dog. It's a black lab, like she used to own. It's named Raven, like her dog used to be called.
Really?
And they were giving it away for free with all the accoutrements, right? You can't say no.
Yeah.
Whatever, man. We're getting
That's a cool name for a dog.
black
too.
lab. So she goes to meet the dog, and the dog's a total shithead. It scratches her up. It's not trained at all. She comes back.
She's like, I can fix him.
She did that with me. She comes back, and she's upset that she couldn't get the dog. She thought she was finally going to get a dog. And she goes, were you really going to let me get that dog? And I was like, it's not so much that it's getting a dog. It's just, if we get the dog, I want my dog. I want the dog I want. And she goes, well, find one. Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
I go on Mila Anuncios, which is a Spanish Craigslist.
Yeah.
And there was a litter 3 hours away that were getting ready to be adopted the following week. I made the appointment. We went out there. We were the first ones to show up. There's 9 Rhodesian Ridgeback puppies. Oh my God. I am in heaven. I am in absolute heaven. This is what I want. I want all of them.
Yeah.
But we settled on one. After like 2.5 hours of deliberation, just hanging out with the puppies and seeing who would play with me. And Zeus, we nicknamed him Antisocial at the time because he just didn't want to be with his brothers and sisters. He was his own dog doing his own thing. And he was the only one that would play ball with me. It came down to 2 dogs, Blue and Antisocial.
Yeah.
Blue named because he had freaking blue eyes.
Wow, that's crazy.
But they both have perfect ridges and they were both males. And that's what I wanted, a perfect ridge and a male. She wanted Blue. Because if you remember years ago, that guy that got arrested with the wonderful mugshot and the beautiful blue eyes. Yeah, that's what Blue was, okay?
Yeah.
Blue was good for a mugshot, but he was going to be a shit dog. I knew it. Antisocial was going to be an awesome dog.
Yeah. Calm.
At one point, they offered them both to us. And I didn't realize what a deal I passed up there. I should have. I should have. But no, I got Zeus. And
How big do they get? They look big.
120.
What's so big?
That's big.
He's...
Oh, man.
So when we leave Spain, I had to get him on a diet. He had to be under 100 pounds in order to get on the plane.
Really?
And you want to talk about your dog hating you?
Dogs can be too fat to fly? Like, that's a thing?
Yeah. So he had
Like
to
a
lose,
UFC fighter. You fucking cut weight, bro.
he had to lose 20 pounds before he could get on the plane. And we did it gradually, and he was banging the hell out of his bowl, man. Just boom, boom, boom. Where's my food?
Oh,
And we
man.
get him down.
I can't even imagine.
We go to get on the plane. They don't even weigh him. They don't even weigh him. So,
He's boarding. He's like, you seeing this shit?
well, he was pretty hot.
Walk right past the scale.
I'm going to eat this baby.
We had a ton of meds on board for him because we just didn't know how he was going to
Did
react.
he have to travel underneath the plane or whatever? Yeah, I figured.
But it was pressurized. It's just like being in,
Well, yeah, it was when you moved to Pennsylvania.
2021,
Okay, so
yeah.
they newer. It wasn't like back in like the 90s where they just threw him in a.
Put him on top.
Let him breathe. Oh man.
Change gears a little bit before we get into a truth or my lord. Who getting into comedy and entertainment and that kind of thing? Who were you really into, and who are you into now? Like current comics. Like who were some of your influences? That kind of thing.
First comedy I ever listened to on a tape was Cheech and Chong's Big
Nice.
Bang Boom.
Nice.
25-ish years later, I get to open for Tommy.
Hell yeah.
And his wife, Sheila, I think that was her name. I can't remember. And I told Tommy, I was like, you are, of course I played it up like, you're the reason I do comedy.
Uh-huh.
You and Cheech were amazing. I knew that album like the back of my hand. And Tommy's response was, cool, man. And then he
It's
left.
exactly what it should
And
be.
he left. That was the
I was going to
only
ask if you got
thing.
to smoke with him or not.
Yeah. He was so strange. And I like him, and he's a very solid performer, and I do have an affinity for him because he was one of the first big acts that I knew and I got to open for. But this is before cameras on your phone. So he would charge you $5 to take pictures with him
Oh,
with
that's
your
awesome.
phone.
God, that's so much money.
But no, Richard Pryor was probably the next one I heard live on the Sunset Strip. And I didn't know what I was getting into at that point. Carlin, of course, follows suit. Old Carlin. So, yeah, you probably got the trifecta right there of my early comedy lovings. Moving on in life, I love a good storyteller. Don't get me wrong. I also love joke tellers. Sure. If you're a good joke writer and you can tell good jokes, more power to you. I love that. But if you can weave a story, if you can weave a story with highlights and hilarity, The Machine story is a fantastic woven tale. I can't think of anybody else who does. And granted, we've all heard it a million times. We're all sick of it. I get it. He's going to be here. He's going to be here in November, as a matter of fact.
Oh, shit.
Him, Jim Jeffries, and Nat Bargatze are all coming in the next few months.
All storytellers too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I do enjoy storyteller, but I also enjoy very funny joke tellers.
How would you describe your act?
A mixture.
Okay.
Yeah, I got stories that I tell, but then I also just drop jokes. I probably more story driven because I got a good story to tell. And the wonderful thing about being self deprecating and telling your story is nobody can really steal it.
Yeah.
And if anyone ever accuses you of hey, Joey did this, and it doesn't change the fact that this happened to me in my life.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's usually, even if it's on a similar topic, it's usually unique enough, or you can try to make it unique.
Yeah, everybody
enough,
usually has a different perspective.
Right.
Yeah, but self-deprecation is Louis Anderson was the king of that. Another fantastic comic that I knew throughout the years was John Panette. I absolutely love John, such a sweetheart. But the experiences of my life over the last couple of years have led to their own story. And how do I do that? Right now, I'm not competing for mic time. But if I were to come across mic time, it would be a great opportunity. But then I need to test it. I need to get out there.
Yeah.
Right.
So am I signing up on Tuesday nights to go through, do 7 minutes of this thing I'm going to do for a future thing? I don't know. Yeah. I started dying on August the 1st, 2022.
Already?
And through a series of just bad medical practices, I was run through the ringer before February of 23 when my heart literally almost exploded. I was setting records for blood pressures that they had never seen before. I was 200 and something, over 200 and something. It was,
God damn.
well, I used to be a runner.
Like a fucking garden hose. Fucking scripted.
Yeah, pretty much. I used to be a runner. I used to be physically fit, and that probably had a lot to do with me being alive today. All of the training I did carried me through a bunch of bad medicine. And I don't know when's the last time you've been to the hospital. Don't recommend it. 0 stars.
Yeah.
But you will find that the people who are there to take care of you, the medical professionals, a lot of them are in clothes that do not fit. Like they don't make a bigger size scrub, and you are telling me I need to lose weight. I need to quit smoking. I need to stop doing crack cocaine.
According to what doctors?
What do you know? I mean, the nurses in Central Pennsylvania, the people in general of this area, they're my people. They're beefy people, okay? I like that. I came from a small Spanish village where I was one of 4 fat people. We all knew each other. We all knew who was the fattest. I was one of the 4. Then one dies.
I wish I spoke Spanish. I was gonna say they called me El Taco.
Grande? I don't know.
El Grande. There we go.
El Gordo.
That's it. It took 3 tries. Perfect.
I was doing Spanish.
So it's Gordo.
Yeah, that's true. I thought we were talking about Italy for a second. I got confused with all the places you lived.
Gigante.
There you go.
Spain is in Italy. I'm kidding.
Lost it.
Sorry.
Lost it. Where were we?
Your people, beefy people.
Yeah. I came from a small Spanish village. There were 4 of us. One dies. Go figure. The next one, he gets the surgery and he shrinks. And then one transfers. So I was the sole remaining fat guy. But I still ran. A fun run, even when I was pushing 300 pounds, is still 20 miles.
Jesus Christ.
Just
I gotta
for fun.
fucking start working out again.
Hit the beach. The lighthouse to lighthouse from the city I lived in to the next city over was 13 miles. So there and back is an even 26. You get a marathon in on the beach, plus you get to see a whole bunch of titties. Which there's no greater motivator to like chug along. Like there's going to be another pair soon.
If I go faster, I'll see them quicker.
I would play the mental game in my, I would run with other people and attractive women, and I would always play this really bad game of if I catch her, I can have her. Chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it. I'm going to get you. Oh, I'm going to get you.
Some people play that game, they just take it a little too seriously.
That's all that takes place in my brain. So February of 23, they get in, they go in through my heart, and they put in some things to keep me around for a little bit longer. That lasts for about 6 months. I'm back in the ER again. They go back in, and one of them moved, and we moved some things around. And another few months go by, and I'm back in the ER. And this time they're in, and you're in a very compromising situation. They go in through your arm with a catheter into your heart, and you're restrained and you're drugged. And the guy's bragging about his work. He's like, no, look, everything's this and that. And give me a camera angle over here. Bring that TV over here. Let me show him what I'm talking about. And he brings it over, and they make an adjustment. And he goes, oh, hold on. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to fix that. Wrap him up. And they kick me out and say in about 7 more months we're gonna bring you in. We're gonna stop your heart. We're gonna harvest parts of your body from other parts of your body. We're gonna use that to work around the blockages in your heart. And then, if we're lucky, we're gonna restart your heart, and you're gonna be good to go. That in and of itself. That whole series of events leading up to that. I mean, I was dying from multiple heart attacks a day, but I was going to physical therapy for mysterious back pain.
Yeah.
I did the physical therapy, and I went to a Chinese masseuse. No happy ending. I was, hey, I do feel better when there's a little tug in the rug.
One just got busted in New York.
I saw that.
We'll talk about it. Acupuncture. I went through all of this crazy stuff, and basically all they needed to do was a couple of bypasses.
Just fix, yeah.
And you discovered mayo grilled cheese after that.
I did.
Just to clarify.
I don't eat them often, but when I do eat them, I devour them.
Right on.
Cumberland County specifically, but I think it's the whole Pennsylvania. What do they call it? It's illegal because it's human trafficking, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not human trafficking. It's the oldest. It's the oldest profession. I give you money, you do something to me that makes me happy. It's not human trafficking. Is there elements of human trafficking when it comes?
Certainly.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. But if a 90-year-old Chinese woman wants to give me a tug on the rug, and I give her $50, we should be cool. It should be okay. There are countries you could go to where prostitution is legal. The United States is one of them. You can go to places in the United States and it's legal. But here, they started busting people, which is a little funny, but they don't bust you the day of. You go in, you get a little tug in your rug, and you come out, and the cops are there with Chris Hansen, and you go to jail, and you're a priest. You're one of the local priests, and you got locked up.
That's so. Imagine if Chris Hansen had to be there for everyone. That was protocol. Sorry, we had to get the expert in.
But no, they are recording multiple visits.
Robert Kraft style.
They are in cahoots with the mama-san, who's still giving tugs. Right? But she made a plea deal that if she turns all these guys in, then she gets to go free. Yes.
I didn't. This is one of those dumb thoughts. I kind of forgot that it's illegal to receive it. You know what I mean? Is it kind of fucked up? Like, it makes sense, but like, it's not like you're in possession of like marijuana. Like, I don't have anything. In fact, I have less than what I had when I went in there.
Well, depending on the if they test regularly, I don't know. You could leave with something extra. I don't know.
It's just the funniest way of enforcing the laws in the military now because of human trafficking and George Bush passing laws. Back
It's really funny when you say human traffic. Like, it's not.
Well, because
I know what you mean, but it's very funny.
Again, oldest profession. And military members that go to countries where it is legal are prevented from enjoying that activity because they will be punished under the UCMJ.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you go to Thailand, because it's legal in Thailand to give a woman money for pleasure in exchange for thereof, they will punish you and they will put you in the brig and they will take your career from you.
Because you're not under Thai law, you're under U.S. law.
But if you go to Reno, Nevada,
Oh, because
it's legal.
yeah. That's
Yeah. Homegrown prostitution,
Yeah.
good for America.
broken home prostitution is okay.
Because they're probably getting some tax revenue from that. They're
Of
not
course.
making any money on the Thai prostitution.
Yeah, if they could find a way to make money off of prostitution, it'd be legal in all 50 states.
Well, they should. They have a way. It's just
no
hourly wage.
It's the government. They can't get anything right. You know this.
No, I'm well aware.
Only
yeah.
the government can go into the pot business and not make
Now,
money.
what would you think? Why would you think we would know what that's like? The government not getting anything right.
we all work with the same level of incompetence.
We've all lost Amazon packages. It's your fault. Yeah, that's crazy. I just figured, I mean, at the very least, they can just tax your income at like an hourly rate, like similar to like a waitress.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like that's plenty of income.
I've been in a lot of whorehouses.
They're not trying to ban waitresses.
Go figure. But like in the Love Zone in Frankfurt, Germany. All right. Germany's a civilized country, right? And their thing is well regulated.
You are now about to enter the Love Zone.
Yes. I can't remember what they call it, but it's the Love Zone. And they're like
40 people go up and you get 3 minutes.
8-story buildings. And you take the elevator to the top floor. And then you walk around the top floor and all of the doors are open and you got all of your choices that are available to you. And you go down a set of stairs and then it's a completely different flavor. You can walk around and look at all the things there and go down a completely different flavor.
That's crazy.
It is insane to just take in with your eyeballs.
Yeah.
Imagine if you're a participant.
Yeah.
Yes. You start with €100 and before you know it, you're broke. Yeah.
You go top shelf, bottom of the top shelf. It's the well, the first floor.
No, that like Amsterdam. Who was our friend?
Well, there is
that went
railing.
there?
Huh?
So there's rail. Somebody's getting railed. Sorry.
Nice. No, Amsterdam.
Alex Webb. Alex.
Oh,
Webb,
did he go to Amsterdam?
He went to Amsterdam and he did some therapy there.
Alex, if you're listening, we are going to get you on the podcast eventually. I feel like we keep getting everyone around Alex on the podcast.
And you can't have him.
Well, we just keep for. I just
You just outed him.
the problem is he's better at booking guests, which is why he does one show. You just happen to be there, and he's like, "Hey, do you want to do the podcast?" And I'm like hanging out with Alex Webb for 3 hours. Don't even think to ask.
You know what's funny? He was at that show too. He came and did the mic.
That's right. He was.
Thank you for coming out to that. That was cool. I felt a little sloppy in my performance, but I mean, I don't get out as often, but I mean, I still felt good about it.
Yeah,
I was happy with it.
It's a fun room, and it's got potential. I love that Craig's like, I fucking hate that room. I hate doing it. I don't want to. I
don't think he could be happy with it.
That is definitely his character. But no, you did great. And who's the girl that went up before you?
Kaylin Clements went before, and then Ashley Pontius went after.
Ashley, man, they're
both hilarious.
She is so funny. I really enjoy her comedy. That's one of the questions I wanted to ask you guys. So you've had quite a few guests. Who was your favorite? This is a malark or a dare. Right?
Yeah, we're getting there. That's a good segue. That's a good segue.
Favorite guest. That is a hard question.
That's a hard question to answer. 'Cause I don't want.
What are the parameters?
I don't want anybody to get butthurt.
That's it. You don't want anybody to get butthurt, but I'm asking you to just pick your favorite. It doesn't mean anybody else is bad.
Sure. Tony Knuckles.
Oh, okay. I'll take
That's a cop-out answer. That's a good one. That's fucking
That is a
genius.
cop-out answer.
Well, I'm still here in his house. He's gonna say the right things. And whatever your scale is for how you determine who was your best guest, the most lively, the most animated, the most funny, whatever your scale might be, one of them stands out as your favorite. I'm going to tell you, you've had some great guests on the show, people that we know.
As a listener, what was your favorite episode to listen to, or guest episode?
I really did enjoy Patrick.
Yeah.
I really did. And I don't know, because there's a whole personality behind him that I didn't even know existed. Sure. He comes out to the mic. He does his 3 minutes. He doesn't really say a lot. I don't get to know that personality. But when he came on your show, loud, boombastic, funny, I really enjoyed the show, so much so that I started listening to his podcast, which is, as I said, terrible. But that's the name of it. This is terrible. Yeah. Other guests that you've had on that have made me laugh out loud in the car, definitely Lennon.
Yeah.
For sure.
Mike, definitely Mike. Andrew. There's so many Andrews. Glessner. Yeah. I have so many Andrews in my life that when I have one of my beer donators, his name is also Andrew, but his nickname is Not That Andrew.
Yeah, not that Andrew.
I got Beer Snob Dave, Safety Michelle, Not That Andrew, and JB. JB's an old man. He doesn't need a nickname. I've given you enough time to think.
I know. Stalling.
And it's okay. It doesn't, you're not saying anything bad about anybody.
The first one that
it's just hard
pops
to pick
into my
the best one.
it's also difficult because they're all friends, so it's like not even that I worry because none of them would care if we're like this one's my favorite, and it's not like everybody's gonna be mad, but like it's just difficult because you enjoy it all for different because they're different people.
For sure.
The one that pops into my head, if I have to be honest, was Ali, only
was a good
because
one.
I
That
think
was a
it
good
was
one.
like a really just like. I don't know. It was just like a really good episode of like we did a good job of interviewing him about like comedy stuff, his origin story, whatever. And then we were also riffed a lot. I mean, it was just like one of those that I remember thinking like afterwards, like, oh, that was like exactly like what we should have done, like how we did the interview part perfectly.
Your interview skills,
and it went well.
The combination of you two doing interviews is really good. It's so good. I had to start rethinking how I do interviews when I do talk to people because you're already doing it. So if I take your sloppy seconds and I get Craig or Mike or somebody on my show, what am I going to do? Ask them the same things that you guys asked them?
Yeah.
I can't do that. You guys have stolen that thunder from me. But no, you do a fantastic job of interviewing, and Ali was a real good interview. Ali, I wish he would talk to me. He doesn't like me, and that's okay.
He doesn't like you?
Nah, I don't think so.
I think he probably just doesn't talk. He probably just doesn't know you well.
I think he would be very good if he stopped saying bad words. Now, all of you should always try to be clean because there's more money in being clean.
Well, at the very least, you're taking away your own punchlines because fuck can be a good punchline. If you don't say it all the time. I'm
The
used
less
to
you say it, the more effective it
Exactly.
can be if you use
Out
it a
of
certain
all
way.
of you that I watch on a regular basis, I think he is the closest to just taking out the bad words. All of his act can be the same, but the random, fuck that motherfucker,
Well, and especially when doing open mics, I mean, it's like you don't care as much. I'm used to doing the clean stuff because I want hosting at the Zone. I'm not allowed to say fuck, so it's something I've consciously worked on. And for that reason, just to enhance, if I do say fuck, I want it
has
to mean
more of an
something.
effect, yeah.
Yeah. And if you obviously you listen to the podcast, I don't do it I need to do it more on the podcast, actually. That could potentially
I slipped
help.
up a couple of times.
Yeah.
We're
allowed here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think I only have one that says fuck, and it's because the game is fuck, marry, kill, so you can't really like. I don't know if
I've heard you change the joke though to like F marry or bang marry.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
you said F marry
at
kill.
like a VFW,
Yeah,
with like
yeah.
90-year-olds at an Earl show. I'll be like F marry, I'll try to clean it up if there's kids and stuff there. But
I actually changed one joke, and I changed it to. Did I change it to make it? I don't even know if I changed it with the intention of making it clean. But I have like this chunk of jokes about like my girl being a cougar or whatever, and. The one time I don't remember how it came about, but I said about like how'd it go? Sorry, I'm gonna be busy. fucking your mom, and I changed it to banging your mom, and she's like, that's so much funnier because it sounds immature as shit
Right.
to say banging your mom.
Right.
Like it kind of like it's like a whole
And the
different
harshness of fucking take away from that.
exactly yeah. But it's like she's like, no, that's way funnier because it sounds like a teenager saying banging your mom.
The first. So again, I grew up like you guys are growing up in comedy, and I made some mistakes along the way. The first clean show I had to do was a daytime show for a March of Dimes fundraiser. Can you do 20 minutes clean? Sure, I can do 20 minutes clean.
Yeah, I can fucking do 20.
And it was a proper paycheck too for just 20 minutes of clean March of Dimes fundraiser, middle of the day. And I'll just take out the bad words. I'll just take out the bad words, no problem.
That I've been saying in that order, in that perfect same style.
I got this. And I get up there, and my opening is about masturbation. And there is an 8-year-old kid sitting in the front row that is just looking at me, and I am not saying any bad words, but the implication of how I please myself, it was painful. I still finished with 20 minutes. I never said a bad word, but my material was bad. It was not appropriate for that. And now, of course, for years of doing clean stuff, I can do 20 minutes, no problem, without having to rely on sex, drugs, rock and roll, or fuck.
Yeah.
But that is, you have to work on it. You have to practice it because there's going to be opportunities that are going to come to you and like, hey, can you do, as recently as the Comedy Zone, they asked somebody, you need to do 10 minutes clean. And they said, I can't do it.
Yeah.
And it's somebody we know who's a very funny guy, but he tapped out and said, I can't do it.
Yeah. Which is nice, which is a good on them because they could just say, oh, okay, I'll do it. And then they don't do it.
Right.
Well, if they want to keep that job, they're not going to. Yeah.
You'll get to do it once, but they're not going to ask you back.
So I'm not letting you off the hook.
I thought I was going to get away with that.
We got
thought I was going to get away with that
Ali.
answer.
We got Patrick.
I think our 100th episode that we split into two, where Andrew Brooks interviewed us.
Okay.
Because it made it about me. No, I just thought that was kind of interesting to turn it on us. That one, Ali was a great one, and
yeah, it is hard because it's like it's funny because you said you were like nervous to come on here or whatever, which is hilarious because like listening to your show, it's like, oh, his show's way better. It's so polished and like perfect.
yeah, I was like, oh, this guy's like at a legit.
Like you said, you want to take, you want
thanks,
to,
guys.
yeah, you want to take from our interviewing style. I want to take just any amount of preparation, just any amount of like we could do bits. Like we don't have, we could, you know,
right.
I had Darius Rucker come visit us in Spain, and I've known Darius since before they were anybody.
Yeah.
I was living in Charleston at the time. Hootie and the Blowfish was a garage band. They played the local clubs. You know, I knew Sonny, I knew Mark, and we hung out. I would buy them beers. You know, it was the band. We bought them beers. We casually talked to one another. Well, they blew up. Man, did they blow up. They went atmospheric.
For sure.
And I've gotten to see him a couple of times over the years, but I mean, he doesn't know who I am, but he comes to Road to Spain. He's a country legend now, but he comes to Road to Spain. I want to do an interview with him. I try so hard selling the 3-question interview. 3-question interview. I'm going to ask you a serious question, I'm going to ask you a serious question, and I'm going to ask you something completely off the wall. I want a real answer, and then you can say anything you want on the third one. It's an in and out. It's a 10-minute interview, piece of cake.
Oh yeah.
He refused to do it.
ah, man.
That sounds like
Rob Riggle did it.
oh hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That's not surprising.
Yeah, musicians take themselves too seriously.
Well, it's funny because I knew him when he was younger, and he didn't.
Yeah.
When he was just banging bitches at the bar, you know?
Rock me mama like a wagon wheel.
Rob Riggle, the funny part about Rob is a lot of people do not remember a skit he did where he portrays the guy that killed bin Laden, right? And he has to keep it a secret. But as soon as the superiors leave, like, I killed Bin Laden, and they're partying and having a great time. And when I saw him, I was like, you killed Bin Laden. He goes, no one fucking remembers.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'll just say the Brooks episode. And Lennon, because I think it was a really good balance of like kind of the history of the scene a little bit and just being funny. And yeah, I'm sure if I looked at a list, I could, name a bunch, but those are the ones that pop out of my head.
Lennon, when he started talking about how he trims his jokes to be as small as possible, and what did he say? He said, S is the most crooked letter in the alphabet.
Yeah.
Who does that? Who does that? I can't remember his name right now, but a buddy of mine from the Jacksonville comedy scene, and he's gone on to do good things. Just can't remember his name, but he was one of those guys. He was a wordsmith. He could pick the word, and that word was funny because of this. He was so good at that. Andrew, another freaking Andrew.
Yeah.
Oh man, it'll come to me later, obviously. But those people who can do that, who can mine something as simple as a word, the best man. Shouldn't that be the guy getting married?
Yeah.
Easy, such an easy joke.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting there.
No, but like I said, you guys do a great podcast. I enjoy listening to it. My friend Ralph Tedda, who I've known for 25 years, a great comedian. Him and his brother had a show called the $18 Podcast that I would listen to regularly, but they decided to recently hang it up. And now I got extra time on my hands. And now looks like Zach Jack's going to be on my schedule.
Yeah, definitely check his
I'm
out.
glad we sent you there.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
Before we move on and wrap up and get you out of here, are there any other compliments that you would like to shower us with?
I wanted to talk about drugs, man.
Drugs?
Yeah. So, our friend Hurricane talks about how the side effect of drugs is death. Well, what he doesn't tell you is there's a whole bunch of other side effects, and they can't list them all because it's the synergistic effect of these other medications working in cahoots with one another. But if you listen carefully to some of the symptoms that they listen, it's terrifying. One of the medicines that I now take has the potential lethal infection of the perineum. Can cause a potentially lethal infection of the perineum. You're looking at me like you don't know what a perineum is.
I sure don't.
A gooch.
Okay.
A taint, this tiny little piece of meat in between the thing and the thing, a potentially lethal infection of the perineum.
That's a very localized
And it
infection. Is that
itches
where you're
enough.
doing the injection, or like how does it just pick that spot?
And it itches enough.
And it itches. I am a hypochondriac. Do not tell me the medicine I'm taking can cause a potentially lethal infection of my perineum. I have never seen my own perineum. I have tried so hard. Do you know how hard it is to get the lighting right, to get the camera in the right position, the mirror? You got to do all of these things.
This light works pretty well.
I've got this
4K.
I've got this going around in my head. It's driving me insane. Not to mention the other medicines I take just completely dehydrate my body. You don't realize how much you miss moisture in your body until it's not there. Okay. Just imagine we're all men with foreskin. Again, Gilbert Gottfried's slipping through there. We're all men with foreskin. And you want to go to the bathroom and you yank it back so that you can do what you got to do. And it tears the meat off because the moisture that used to be there doesn't exist anymore. And I got that going for me. I got the bruises and scarring and tissue and another side effect they don't tell you about. I have a giant penis. I have a giant, disformed, grotesque penis now because of the medicines I take. If you were to go to like a prison sketch artist and say, we got a penis that's been a lot of the prisoners, can you draw us what that penis would look like? They would draw you an exact replica of my penis. I mean, they would get the color wrong. Hold on, because I'm a little darker than you would think.
Bruised.
But it is
From the
wonderful-
IVs.
as wonderful it is to have this, and when they went in and they jabbed me in there and they put the catheter in and they yanked that out, now my flow's all over the place. That's why I went to Sheetz before I came, or the casino before I came here to go to the bathroom, because I don't know how big your toilet is, but I know I'm gonna miss it. So having this wonderful display of manhood that has now been rendered completely useless. It's the thing you didn't know you needed. What are you writing down?
I'm your therapist. I'm prescribing 100 milligrams of Prozac.
It is the side effects more than anything, man. It's just stay healthy. Yeah, this is my my Hulk Hogan speech here. Stay healthy. Eat your vegetables. Stay off of drugs. Stop eating fatty things. You don't want to go to the hospital because they don't. Remember one thing: doctors practice medicine. Okay, they don't know what the hell they're doing either. They're just practicing, and nothing makes you more racist in America than so. I had military health care. You went to the provider that they gave you. You did what they told you. That's the way the system is set up. Mm-hmm. But you come to America and you have to choose your healthcare provider. And what do they give you to choose? A picture and a name. Who are you choosing? Okay. Are you going down the Patel line? Are you going to go with, they must have good schools in India because all the fucking Patels graduated from them? Yeah. Are you going down the Nigerian line of doctors? No, you're not doing that. I wanted a hot female doctor because if anybody's going to be touching my giant junk, I would like it to be a hot. Maybe it'll reinvigorate it. Maybe it'll bring it back from the dead.
If anybody's going to kill me, it's going to be a beautiful woman.
Yes, but when you're going through the list of doctors, you have nothing other than their name and their picture to choose from, and there's nothing more accidentally racist than picking who your provider's going to be. Like, I don't want to be racist. I guess I'll go with the Nigerian whose name I can't pronounce. Didn't happen.
All right, well,
that didn't get as many laughs as I was hoping for. They can't all be winners. Giant penis. Now you have your opening.
That's actually what I was thinking too. Same page. It's
right.
good.
Nice. Yeah, we got to get it out of here, so we'll end with this. And you're probably going to be like, this is fine. Because so far, everyone, it
is funny. We found every person that we've given this to
I thought
is
this
the only
was going to be
people
a
to
thing because everyone hates it. And everyone's like, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
So,
again, I don't know if we said this when the mic was on, but Mike O'Donnell calling that like a bottle of plaque psoriasis was just
fantastic.
the funniest freaking thing I've heard in a very long time.
so I'll pass this over. And this will be a two-pronged question. Give us your favorite local comic and your least favorite local comic.
Oh man, I'm not afraid. I don't start.
Is this just, hey, answer this question and also take the shot? Because that's what everybody does.
So far, but most people are like going up every week and are a little more diplomatic. Like, I don't want to pick a least favorite, so they'll drink. You're one step removed. You're not competing for stage time and stuff. You can be like, yeah, fuck this guy.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have to be that. I could just give you
it sounds like half of them don't like you already anyway.
an honest opinion. Who is my favorite? And just based off of being
other than us, of course,
being funny and being brave. I give him a lot of credit for being brave. I really do like Mike O'Donnell. And that doesn't take away from anybody else.
No,
everybody's got some funny in them.
A lot of people in the scene would say that,
but
because I think, like you said, brave. Like, if there's anything, it's fearless when he's
he should be farther along in his career. That's the one thing I feel bad about Mike. I feel like he should be farther along in his career. He's very funny and
fearless.
And fearless, man. He's I love that. Least favorite. I'm going to say it, and I don't feel bad about it, but I'll explain it. And it's nothing against the person.
Such a funny thing. It's nothing against them. I just hate them.
I don't hate them. I don't hate anybody. Life is too short to hate.
Sure.
Sean Light.
Why?
I'll tell you why. Well, you know what? I might change my answer to fucking Dick and Sheets. I'll explain. I'll explain that in a second. Now, let me tell you about Sean. I like him. He's a good guy. He's never done anything wrong to me except once.
Okay.
It's an open mic. He's doing a thing like, hey, anybody out there like blowjobs? Or whatever he said. And, I'm just in the back of the room. I'm like, yeah. And he goes, well, tell me what you like about him. I'm like, no. I'm not fucking here to do crowd work with me, of all people, in the back of the fucking room. So I just go radio silent. I don't further answer his question. I did once because I was just,
Yeah.
Right.
not helping out, but I'm just entertaining. He gets fucking livid, man. He gets livid about it. And he comes back and he's talking to one of his friends. Fucking guy over here. He says hello or whatever he says. And he doesn't answer any of my follow-up questions. And I'm like, okay, dude. All right. when I go on the Attempted Delivery podcast and they ask me who's the worst, I'm saying you.
This whole time you've just been waiting.
Well, let me tell you why you could make the list.
One sec. I have to do a disclaimer here that the views of Tony Knuckles do not represent the views of Attempted Delivery or its co-hosts.
Yes, make a disclaimer. Play it in your show. Once upon a time, you said a joke. And if there's, I know jokes. Every once in a while, I'll give somebody something. And it's a good joke. Lennon still uses one of mine. And I take pride in the fact that he missed it, and I gave it to him through Damien, who may have taken credit for it, Black Damien, who may have taken credit for it and not given me credit for it, but Lennon uses it all the time, and I know I'm the one who said it, so I think about that. You had one, you're categorizing a group of people. Doesn't matter who the people are, but you're like, these people are all weird, and because of this thing, and this thing, and this thing, and I heard it, but I was like, oh, but if you said that thing, it'd be good. And I approached you afterwards. You may or may not remember this.
I do not.
And I said, hey, that thing you said earlier where you said this thing, that thing, and this thing, did you say that? And he goes, yeah. I was like, did you ever think about saying this? And you're like, nah. Just so fucking dismissive. Just so fucking
so
dismissive. Right? And as I walk away, you motherfucker, I hear you say, oh, look at me taking fucking random advice from some stranger.
Oh, shit.
I definitely didn't say that.
You definitely said words to that effect.
I definitely
no,
didn't
you
say
definitely,
that.
you definitely talked shit about me as I was walking away.
I think you have somebody. I think you're mistaking me with somebody.
Who could I possibly?
I don't know, but there's no way I said that.
It was definitely you.
I don't think I had. Well, I definitely don't have the balls to talk shit on somebody loud enough as they're walking away.
You were maybe you didn't realize that I could hear.
Yeah, but I don't even really talk shit on people.
You should be taking the shot. I'm taking.
I
the
should
shot.
be taking the shot.
It's got a very botanical smell. It smells like black
It
psoriasis.
starts that way. Now, I meant to do this with other people, and I'm going to start doing it. You can't take a sip of your beer for what you have to let that shit, because it changes over time. It starts like floral, and then it's like
the beer's empty, so that's not a problem.
Okay, fair enough. But I forgot to do that last time, because last time I think Manny was just like, and then grabbed a beer and was like, you got to let it,
Yeah.
because it changes.
Manny,
But technically-
Manny was also a good show.
Yeah, yeah.
I like his.
Yeah,
I
it
like
was-
his origin story. Very
Yeah.
funny. So
Do you remember the joke? Yeah, because I don't remember that. And usually, the thing is I always take. I have many jokes that I have tags from other people. You sure somebody else didn't
You were
talk shit
you were
as you were walking away?
Trust me, it was definitely you. You said you're talking about these people. You're denigrating them a little bit, and you like wheelchairs and electric bike, whatever the three things were. And
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what bit you're talking about. Never worked. Probably should have taken your tag.
taking the tag.
I think it's hilarious that you held that until the end.
I wasn't going to burn it at the beginning. Like walking the door, fuck you, dick and sheets. All right. Today is National Potato Day. I don't know if you're watching my Instagrams.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of potato because you can make potato juice. I love potato juice.
I've never heard of potato juice.
Yeah, me
It's
neither.
vodka.
Okay,
Oh,
fair enough.
funny.
Okay.
That's not bad.
God damn it.
It really isn't. Why did you guys shit on Malik over this?
I wasn't shitting on Malik. Malik's awesome.
Well, first off,
He's one of my favorite local people. But
Did you say black?
no, I said no. He's my favorite black, but he's he's one of my favorite local comics. I just bit my tongue.
freaking yeah.
No, yeah, he's one of my favorite people. I'm shitting on the Malort itself. I understand.
Well, Malik also likes feeding it to people because he's like, hey, try this nasty shit.
But this is one of those things, like, maybe I am crazy. It's just like the Swiss cheese because everyone else likes it and I hate it. And I find this fucking vile and everyone else is like, not bad.
Yeah.
I would love to be one of those people that can just, it's very classy. Pour something in a glass and it's only like this much and they just walk around with their glass and they just kind of, I would love to be one of those people.
I think
you could do it with that.
Ugh, I don't know about that.
Because it's got a bite to it and it's got some florals.
Yeah.
Florals. And you could walk around with that and it's got a taste. You could do that. Whereas if you give me some Grey Goose and a fucking ice cube, that shit's gone in 2 seconds. Give me some more, right?
You never liked like brandy or I've recently started drinking sherry.
I'm not a sherry fan.
Sweet sherry.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I lived near Portugal,
okay.
so they're pretty well known for their sherry.
Yeah, because I think all the best I've had was Spanish sherry. So that tracks.
I don't know. I just find that this taste and the way it changes over time, it feels like a time elapse of watching a compost pile, like the equivalent flavor of an entire the time lapse of the evolution of a compost pile.
Well, they make it from a tractor bagger. They mow the lawn and then they just ferment.
You know what this tastes like an infected perineum. This is what it.
Oh, damn it. So I have a perineum protection protocol where I am regularly making sure there's nothing wrong with my perineum. Now I got to add.
Splash some of this on it. It might cure it. Who knows?
Look, guys, man, again, life is precious. Live every day to its fullest. If I died today from a potentially lethal infection of the perineum, please don't put that in my obituary. All right? Yeah. I died getting a tug of the rug from a mama son.
He died in his Cadillac in the garage.
All right. Well, thank you for a very awesome episode. Thanks for coming. We'll definitely have you back at some point, and probably before Alex Webb comes out. No offense, it's what happens.
I did it twice.
Some people have done like 3 or 4 times, but we are starting to try and get the people that we haven't.
We're starting to make an effort to get all right. We've been missing them for some reason.
You want me to ask for you? I mean, I know people.
No,
I can
that's good.
Yeah, there's a ton of people on the list out there. Don't get butthurt if we haven't added you on yet. We're trying.
Who's next?
I think Alex Webb has to be next. I think that's. I'm going in the zone whenever.
I'm leaving now. I'm going there now.
I want to have Ashley and Kaylin on. I don't know about together because Kaylin also has Chris Wolf. They're like a couple. We haven't had a couple.
Oh shit.
A comedy couple yet, and they both do comedy. So it would be cool to have both of them on. We couldn't have all 3 of them because we can only do 4 at the moment. But they're I think on the list.
Yeah, there's
on the
plenty
short
of
list.
There's plenty of people on the
there's
list.
a ton. Yeah.
Don't forget the talent that we have rolling through here. Every once in a while, you got somebody coming through. They got nothing to do on a Saturday. I don't know what your Saturdays look like, but
that's a good point.
I guess we don't take ourselves seriously enough to think that we could get.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
I'm not afraid of asking. Like
Sure.
Bert is coming in November. I reached out to him. I've asked him.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I asked him the last time he was rolling through. I got the same answer.
You actually got an answer though?
Yeah, nothing.
Oh, right. Fair enough.
Jim Jeffries, I'd love to get him. I'm reaching out to his people to try to get him on. And again, they don't have to be in the studio. They can call in with my show.
Yeah.
You know who I think could or would? Stanhope is the type who would do a local podcast.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
That would be like dream.
That would be
I've always dreamed of trying to get him booked at Phantom Power or a small, because he'll do a smaller venue.
Yeah.
What I mean?
As long as they have vodka. Yeah, he will.
Right.
Yeah, Church of Satire. You'd be perfect there.
100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, thank you again for an awesome episode. This was really cool getting to know you a little better, and look forward to getting
so maybe we'll have a second date.
I think so. All right. Anybody got
Shit, you're
anything
getting lucky with me.
Anybody got anything else? I
So you don't have a closer yet? You don't have a thing you say at the end?
Yeah, usually just say see you next Thursday.
You
Take
do
it
say
easy.
that. Yeah, you do. Yeah. I got a little bit more. I do the old be the best person that you could be, and if you're a great person today, be an even better person tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
And then we finish with LUNSB. which, by the way, we didn't even talk about.
Oh my God, I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
We didn't plug your show. Okay. Before we see you next Thursday, please tell everyone where they can see
Search
you.
the hashtag LUNSB. LUNSB. Love you. Now say bye. Is the acronym that it's known for.
I was going to ask what it's for. Okay, thank you.
You can find us anywhere, but if you search that hashtag, you're going to find all of the places where you can catch the podcast. The podcast comes in 3 flavors. We got the Warno on Friday nights, which is live on Facebook and the Talk of Ticks. Sunday mornings at 10:30, we do the supplemental, which is an add-on, an addendum to the regularly scheduled LUNSB Show, and release a new episode of the LUNSB Show. We release it on Thursday, but we lie to the computer and say we did it on Sunday. So technically, a new episode is released every Sunday. We're in our 13th season.
Damn.
And we're going strong. My partner is in southern Spain. I am here. We get together once a week. We talk about things that are happening. We do a couple of jokes and a couple of laughs. We guarantee 1 laugh an hour.
Nice.
Anything more than that, we don't charge extra.
Yeah.
It's a great, entertaining show. And if you like listening to us, imagine a podcast with so many less that is one thing. When I listened, I was like, "Oh, this guy's a legit broadcaster." Like, like you keep it moving and entertaining, and definitely check it out. And sorry for getting to actually.
We got it in. Good.
Got it in.
Like I said, we suck at this. Anyway,
Prison penis.
I was going to ask what the title is, but there it is.
Imagine, would that be a dream job for a gay guy? Like, you're a sketch
Correctional
artist.
officer?
You're an artist. You're very sketchy. You do sketch artists, but you got to draw penises all day, like suspect penises. Like, I need to see the penises.
Imagine being the woman having to look at a lineup.
They're right up against the glass.
It did curve to the right. Go figure.
Can you make it dance a little or wiggle a little bit? You can't talk.
Not anymore.
All right, give them all Blue Chew.
All right. We'll see you next Thursday.
All right.
Take it easy.